Women Warriors in History. The Blade in the Shadow. Honorata Rodiani. Born into a time when women warriors were a rarity, Honorata Rodiani defied norms from an early age. Her upbringing in a small Italian village was marked by tales of chivalry and battle. Embracing the sword over the spindle, she honed her skills with unyielding determination, catching the eye of local mercenary bands. As a condottiero, she commanded respect and fear on the battlefield, leading her mercenary band with a blend of cunning strategy and courage. Her prowess was not just in combat, but in leadership, turning the tide of battle to favor those who fought under her banner. Yet history's pages scarcely whisper her name. A statue stands testament to her legacy, a silent sentinel of a warrior's forgotten valor. The female samurai. Tomoe Gozen. Born into nobility, Tomoe Gozen showed exceptional martial talent from youth, training in archery and swordsmanship. She was an Onimusha from the late Heian period of Japanese history and served samurai Lord Minamoto no Yoshinaka during the Genpei War. Gozen led 300 samurai into battle against 2,000 enemies and was one of only 5 warriors to survive, earning a fearsome reputation for her courage. Despite her deeds, Tomoe remains relatively unknown. Yet her legacy endures, inspiring generations with her story of bravery. The Night Witches. Soviet Air Women. In the dark skies over World War II battlefields, the all-female 588th Night Bomber Regiment rose, their plywood biplanes a silent harbinger of doom for the enemy below. Utilizing the cover of night, these brave women navigated without radar, their engines cut mid-flight for silent, stealthy strikes, earning them their haunting moniker. Swooping down like vengeful spirits, they unleashed their deadly payload, the sudden eruptions of fire and chaos testifying to their accuracy and audacity. Off the battlefield, they forged unbreakable bonds, maintaining their own aircraft, each scar and a badge of their shared courage and determination. Their legacy, immortalized in monuments and tales of heroism, ensures that the skies will forever whisper the valor of the Night Witches. The Disguised Explorer. Jean Barrett. Amidst the sails and whispers of adventure, Jean Barrett assumed a guise, her attire that of a man's, for the sea's call, and her spirit yearned for the uncharted. Aboard the atoll, she toiled, her identity a secret cloaked by the vast expanse of ocean, each knot tied a step closer to the annals of history. In lands lush and wild, she collected botanical wonders, her findings a mosaic of Earth's hidden flora, a legacy etched in the annals of science. The truth, like the sun on the horizon, could not be held at bay. When revealed, her shipmates stood astounded by her bravery and tenacity. Jean's odyssey, though shrouded in the mist of time, remains unforgotten, a testament to the indomitable will to explore and discover. The Warrior Shaman. Gozen. In the vastness of the American Southwest, a warrior of the Chiricahua Apache emerged. Gozen, sister of Victorio, her spirit indomitable, her presence commanding. Both shaman and strategist, she guided her people with visions, her hands casting the future. She summoned the strength of the land. At Hambrillo Basin, she was the storm, her prowess in battle a whirlwind, her courage the thunder that echoed across the lands. Yet it was the silent sacrifice, the parting from kin, the resolve to protect, that wove her legend into the saga of the Apache resistance. The spirit of Losing endures, her name a chant of freedom, a dance of defiance, and an everlasting influence on the hearts of the Apache. The Pirate Queen. Gráinne Mhaol. Born into the O'Malley clan, a family famed for their seafaring prowess, young Gráinne Mhaol was drawn to the sea's call, destined to rule waves and warriors. Defying every norm, she took command of her family's fleet, her leadership as fierce as the ocean's tide. Gráinne's ships were not just vessels of trade, but guardians of the Irish shores, repelling invaders and securing her people's freedom and prosperity. Gráinne Mhaol, the Pirate Queen, lives on in Irish lore, her name synonymous with resilience and the unyielding spirit of freedom. The Quill of Knowledge. Nana. In 19th century West Africa, a princess was born, not just into royalty, but into a tradition of scholarship. Nana, a revered intellectual, penned works that still resonate with wisdom. With a vision ahead of her time, she championed the education of women, establishing a cadre of female teachers who traversed the Sokoto Caliphate, spreading knowledge. This network, known as Yantaru, became a movement, an educational revolution that empowered generations of women to seek knowledge and truth. Her literary works, a blend of poetry and prose, were not mere words, but a voice for the voiceless, a call to learning that transcended borders and time. The Mongolian warrior princess, Kutulun. Within the vast steppes of Mongolia, a warrior's spirit took form in Kutulun, a princess unlike any other, trained in the art of war from a tender age. Renowned for her strength, she challenged suitors to wrestle, undefeated, her might and prowess symbolizing her unyielding spirit. In battle, her tactics were sharp as her spear. Kutulun rode at the vanguard, a force of nature that shaped the tides of war. Her legacy, woven into the fabric of Mongolian lore, inspires tales and legends that echo her life. A warrior princess, indomitable and free. Frontier courage. Mary Fields. Mary Fields, born enslaved, fought not just for her freedom, but forged a path as a pioneer, a stark figure against the backdrop of the Wild West. Defying all odds, she became the first African-American woman star route mail carrier, her silhouette on horseback becoming an iconic figure of reliability. Her legend grew with tales of bravery, as she protected the mail from thieves and wild animals, a revolver by her side and a rifle at her back. More than a mail carrier, she was a beloved figure, a cornerstone of the community who'd share her hard-earned dollars with those less fortunate. Today, her legacy is etched in murals and cast in bronze, a cultural icon who blazed trails in the literal and figurative wilderness of America. The Warrior Lady. Lady True. In the lush green landscapes of 3rd century Vietnam, a young girl was raised, destined to become more than just a village maiden. Fueled by a spirit of resistance, True rejected the conventional paths laid before her, vowing to challenge the oppressive forces of the Chinese Empire. With courage as her guide, True rallied disheartened villagers and disillusioned soldiers, forming an army with a single shared goal: freedom. On the battlefield, True was a tempest, her presence inspiring her followers to heroic feats, her prowess turning the tide of many desperate clashes. Though her rebellion did not end in victory, Lady True remains immortalized in the heart of Vietnam, a symbol of the indomitable will to resist. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on our latest content. Got ideas for future videos? Drop us a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.